Good, good morning, everyone. Okay, so good morning, everyone. This is a brand new Friday again. So I'm hoping that everyone is safe and sound. Okay, so and I really have feel some I really noticed some changes, and it's almost getting back to normal. That the sky is getting noisier. The air is feeling of joy. Okay, so especially the sky because we are, the temple is very close by to the airport, so I can hear, the takeoffs and the flying of the airplane, especially the commercial aircrafts. So it's sky is getting busier. Okay, so I think that we might slowly go back to normal. So I hope that everyone has, still be ready for that. Okay, so we are going to have our meditation at 10. Okay, so before that we're going to prepare ourselves for the meditation. So whether you would like to have a light, a mild stretch, or you can have walking meditation. Okay, so see you. Check myself back later. I see you. Stretch or walk, exercise. Okay, it's me again. So just to check in for those who have just checked in. Okay, so we're just going to have the meditation soon. And so before that, we're going to prepare ourselves. So a mild stretch or walk in a normal pace around. Okay, so to prepare ourselves. But right, so the only things that we have to do is that we have to be mindful on our breath. Okay, okay, on our breathing. Okay, so see you around. Bye. Okay, so good morning, everyone. It is 10 o'clock. So we're going to start it sharp. And so So as usual, we are going to do a meditate. Oh no, not walking meditation. I'm sorry, what am I talking about? A walking meditation. So for these, okay, for at the beginning of meditation, so we're going to walk. Okay, so pace by pace. So and very very kind of like okay, and so be mindful on your breath while walking, or be mindful on the pressures of your foot or feet. Okay, and when you press on the ground. Okay, so that is very important. Okay, so let me show you the signals. This is stop, the beginning of walking meditation, and then the three strikes of the wooden fish means the starting of no seated meditation. Okay, so now we are going to start of our walking meditation. Okay. Okay, so stay where you are and be mindful on your breath. Okay, so now we're going to take bows to the Buddha. So for those who are have limited space, then that's okay. You can just take half bow instead of three full bows. Okay, so take half bow first. Half bow. Okay, so now we're going to sit down. So please be seated. Uh, get yourself a comfortable and balanced, stable seating posture. Okay, so I'm going to pull the mic forward me. So excuse me. Okay, so now I hope that you hear me better. I hope so. Okay, so it is a hot day, warm day. So uh, the aircon is on, so you might hear during the meditation. You might hear some of the noise of the aircon, or even noise from the sky. Okay, so just focus on your breath. Okay, so take away your eyeglasses. Okay, your eyeglasses, your watch, loosen your belt. Okay, anything that you feel tightened. Okay, so the best recommendation of the attire for meditation is something that is loose. Okay, so if it is I know that maybe you might wear, kind of like a tight stocking or anything like a yoga things, yoga attire. Okay, but just be reminded that wear something loose that you won't feel tightened. Right? Especially when you're sitting, like you cross legs, then when you bend your legs or you put it on in a half lotus or full lotus position, right? So your knee should be, kind of like feeling carefree, not like there is something that is, kind of like wrapping you up. Okay, so it's very important, and because as long as you're sitting at home, then practice meditation at home. So I think there is no that's where something loose might be easier for you to do so. Okay, so get yourself a comfortable, stable, and balanced sitting posture. Sit straight through your spine. And you may close your eyes or half close your eyes. Chins can be lower a little bit. Okay, so you can press down your chin a little bit. Okay, just a very, very light pressure of your chin. Okay. So take 3 deep breaths. Fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, let us relax ourselves from head to toe. So relax your scalp. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your nose. Relax your cheeks. Relax your lips. Relax your ears. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and all the way down to your fingertips. Relax your chest. Relax your abdomen. Relax your back. And relax your lower back. Relax your legs and all the way down to your toes. So now we have relaxed ourselves from head to toe. Now we're going to do it one more time. And this time we're going to do it from outside in. So relax your hair. Relax your skin. Relax your muscles. Relax your nerves. Relax your blood vessels. Relax your bones. And relax your joints. Relax your inner organs and relax your brain. So now we are in a deep relaxation state. It is the best time for us to do the meditative concentration. So what we are doing and practicing is called mindful breathing. So just be mindful on your breath. So simply be mindful on your in-breath and out-breath. So when breathe in, so be mindful on how deep the air can reach you. When breathe out, just check on how long or how short your breath is. So just simply mindfully on your breathing. So if you found out that your mind no longer focusing on your breath, whether it is just roaming around, thinking of something else, or any feeling that you felt, like boring, or scared, or anything that you feel, just accept it, admit it, say that, my mind is wandering. So now, okay. Or I'm feeling something. Okay. Then tell you, so after admitting it, then please just go back to your breath. So we're going to sit and practice this mindful breathing for a while. And so I hope everyone can be mindful. So let us be mindful. You may open your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, let us relax our spine by moving or bending ourselves to the side. And also we can bend ourselves forward and backward. And we can turn our body to relieve the stress that we created to our pelvic while we're doing the meditation. Then we can rub our hands together. Then until it gets warm, and cover your eyes with your palms and roll your eyes. Then rub your face. Then pull your ears or massage your ears. And comb your head. And then massage your neck. As well as your shoulders. And massage your arms, then down to your fingers. Then rub your hands again until it gets warm. Then put your palms against your lower back. Then you can rub your lower back up and down in a circular or up and down motion. Then you can release your legs, then massage your legs. Okay, so now we are going to do the metta practice. So as usual, we are going to you can just sit relaxingly, enjoy your palms, or you can put your palms just like meditation posture, whatever you would like to do. And we're going to do recite 6 phrases or 6 lines. Okay. Then each line we have to talk to ourselves first, blessing ourselves that we really feel happy, we're free of suffering, we will be living in peace. Okay, so I hope that everyone can remember and already can recite it. Okay, without uh, be reminded. Okay, so So let us do our metta practice. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free of suffering. May I be free of mental anxiety. May I live in peace. May my life be blessed with ease. So if you practice by your own selves, actually you can do it 3 to or one, more than one times. So you can do 3 times. Okay. Then you might feel the metta, loving kindness is you will be full of metta. Okay, but today we're going to proceed to those people or a person that you care and love. So picture that, and we're going to wish them or wish that person happy, free of suffering, and they really can be living in peace. So we're going to use you instead I. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. May you be free of mental anxiety. May you live in peace. May your life be blessed with ease. So now we are going to expand our loving kindness even more toward every humanity or even every living beings, every sentient beings in the world. So we can just let our imagination flow, okay, and we're going to wish them that we really hope that we, okay, myself and them are really happy, free of suffering. So may we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be free of suffering. May we be free of mental anxiety. May we live in peace. May our lives be blessed with ease. You can take a deep breath and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, so I hope that this meta is really very useful. Actually, I feel very really much better or feeling good or really full of loving kindness and compassion after this practice. So this is the practice that I usually do. Okay, so now we're going to have the Dharma talk. Before that, we are going to call out to Dan. Okay, so here you go. Ooh, speaker. Hello, Dan.
Hello, Venerable.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you.
Okay, so yeah, I'm also waving at the to those who are in front of screen. Okay, so I think that they are waving me back or waving us back. Yeah. Okay, so Dan is also waving at those who are in front of the screen. Okay, so now this is a story about compassion. And I think that some of you might have heard about it, but I'm going to maybe having some of my view about this story. So this story is about uh, a spider, right, or a string of spider silk. Okay, we know that a string of spider silk makes the spider web. Okay, so there is someone who has done so much evil things. Right? So there is nothing good about him. Okay, so but right, one day that bad guy, we can call him bad guy. Okay, so so that bad guy, or even don't have any names. Okay, so maybe we can have a name. Okay, no, or just a bad guy. Okay, so don't want to anyone to kind of like envision someone. Okay, so there is a bad guy, right? So he has done a lot of bad things. Okay, so none of very few. Okay, maybe it is not much of him are can be said is good. Right, so you can imagine. Right, so one day he wanted to go out. So when went out and he opened the door and closed the door, and then he's about to walk, and he found out that under his foot, right, there was a spider. He was just about to step on that spider. Right, and as usual in a new normal, normal time, normal situation, he might just step on it and then walk away. So he doesn't have any pity or on that spider. But strangely, he changed his mind. He said, "Okay, let the spider go." Okay, then he just move his steps away from the spider and let the spider escape. So he just took off. Right. So and we know that in maybe in a concept of Buddhism, right? So all the bad guys will take their bad action, right? The karma. Okay, so eventually after this bad guy passed away, he went to hell. Okay, so sorry. So we really have, Buddhists have a concept of hell, but it is not punished by anyone else, but it is due to one's own action. So his action punished himself. Okay, so his karma leads him to reborn into hell, okay, as a helly beings. So he was suffering in the hell. It's like, as best as you can imagine. Okay? But while one day he was suffering in the like helly fire, he saw a string of spider silk pulling from, okay, dropping from the sky. Okay, and he in front of him. Okay, so he was kind of like wanting to grab it, and he kind of like, oh, okay, I will pull the spider silk to see if it is firm enough. And he found out that, oh, it is firm enough to, kind of like allowing his weight, right, to carry the web, the weight of himself. So he started to climb, right? So kind of like out of instinct, is climbing up, right? Using this string of spider silk, right? So he's trying to escape the hellly fire, and he's trying to go up. Maybe there is a way out, right? Okay, but whether it is heaven or something that you call. Okay, so he's really trying to kind of like uh, trying so hard to climb up. Okay, and then after that, okay, in climbing while in the middle of in the sky, he found out. He looked down, and he found out there is someone. Okay, there are a lot of people in the hell, so there are people are gathering. Okay, seeing him climbing up in the sky, so they are just kind of like gathering in the crowd and trying to also to pull and trying to climb up, just as that bad guy did. Okay, what was doing. Right? So there are kind of like there is a string of people, right, trying to climb up. Okay, and then he saw there are there are people trying kind of like overtaking or trying very hard beneath him, right? So he started to panic because he doesn't know how how strong the spider silk can endure the weight of the people. So he started to kind of like engage with his selfish thoughts. I said, "Oh, the spider silk is the first one. I'm the first one to found it, okay, and to discover it. Okay, so this is my, kind of like he's claiming his own properties. So he started to shout, right, shout down below him, and then he started to, hey, get away from this spider silk. This is mine. Okay, I'm the first one to clean. I'm first one to to climb it, to and discover it. Right. So, but the people beneath him, okay, or below him doesn't uh, doesn't listen. Didn't listen because they are also panicked, right? Okay, they wanted to find way out. Okay, just as eagerly as that bad guy. Okay, so they are still climbing. Okay, so as you can see, then it's kind of like swinging. Okay, the spider silk is starting to swinging. Okay, and then kind of like just like a bungee swing. Okay, like they are holding too much weight. Right? So that guy was kind of like he said, okay, the shouting is there is no use of shouting. So he started to kind of like kicking people beneath him or stumble, uh, trying to stumble down the people beneath him. Okay, so as many as kind of like kicking away, and then you can you have more chances to get saved, right? Okay, so when he was kind of like kicking away those guys, then right, uh, you know the silk, right, the spider silk just snapped, right, in front on just on top of that bad guy, right? So it snapped down. Right? So all the bad guys, all right, and all the people, including that bad guy, fell down to fell back to the hellly fire, and suffer again. Okay, so this is something. Okay, this is the story. So actually, the spider silk, these strings, the spider silk, is represent a kind of like a thought of compassion that that bad guy had before he's dead. Okay, so it's kind of like a compassion thought. Okay, actually can be a savior, okay, for us when we are suffering. Okay, so compassion really a solution from the suffering. So that is the reason why we do, kind of like a meta practice. Okay, so we are really want to be away from this, the suffering and the mental anxiety, and we really want to be living at peace, in peace. Okay, so compassion really a solution for the suffering. Right? But right? And I think that compassion also are very are strong enough, right, to carry over everyone. Okay, no matter how many or how much the weight is that people, right, that compassion can carry or still can endure the weight. Right? But until, right, that bad guy has a selfish thought, right, thinking that, okay, you cannot share this, right, because this is only mine, okay. Or even he got angry about the people, right, who's trying to climb, uh, or to save themselves. Right? So he started to stumble or kick people down. Right? And so this kind of like a fire of anger, also are, even though the compassion is so strong enough to carry everyone, right, from from suffering, okay, away from suffering, but it is also fragile enough, right, for an anger to destroy it, right, or to be a selfishness to destroy it. Okay, so that is the purpose of me talking about this story is that we have talked about a lot of in subduing the hatred or subduing the anger. Right. I think these past 2 weeks, right? Past 2 weeks, we have already mentioned about it, right? And both of the sutra, or the same sutra, but both parts of the same sutra, and talks about compassion. Okay, so we know that compassion might be the really only solution for anger. Okay, but also sometimes don't let the anger overtake ourselves. Right? Because when the anger or hatred overtake ourselves, then the compassion is very, is as fragile as that spider silk, right? Even though or although the spider silk can carry, so much weight of the people, right, to save people, okay? But right, anger can destroy it. Okay, so this is my just a very, very short sharing of the Dharma talk. I hope that everyone can understand the importance of compassion, and I hope that we can be reminded when anger arises. Right? We will be reminded that don't make the anger to overtake us, right? Be compassion toward ourselves and also toward others. Okay, then it will be strong enough to carry ourselves over, right? Carry us toward liberation. Okay, so and thank you very much for Dan joining us. Okay, so I hope you can be in a good shape. Okay, so exercise more.
Yeah.
Okay,
Keep riding
so
my bike.
yeah, raising your bike. Good, good. Okay, so and a happy Father's Day in advance.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so see you
Thank
next
you.
week. Bye
Okay. Bye bye.
bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, so now we have some break. Okay, so we are going to have 5 minutes break. So now it is like about 11. So we're going to start our second meditation session at 11:05. Okay, so let us stand up. Okay, then half bow. Okay, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I have my timer set to low, so I didn't hear that. So it is already 10 to 10, 10 to 10 past 11. So I hope that everyone had enough exercise. I do have enough exercise. Okay, so see my cheeks, rosy cheeks. Okay, so we're going to hop hop on our seating cushions. Okay, excuse me for a while because I'm going to get these. Okay, so there is someone who has left their message. Okay, so thank you, Jackie, Carla, and Raming. Okay, so uh, okay, so I'm very honored to be, and I'm feeling pleased and very. It's my pleasure to host this meditation with you, or host this meditation. So we can meditate uh, disregard of any times or uh, or distance. Okay, and I found out that I just got a call from Kentucky. Okay, so his name is William. Okay. And he wanted to know more about us. Okay, and thank you, Williams. So if you are watching these or in a later time, okay, so I'm just sending my regard to you. Okay, and actually I sent the books already, okay, just yesterday. Okay, so now, okay, so we will not have any guided meditation in this session. So please get yourself a comfortable sitting posture and sit straight through your spine. Okay, just in case. Okay, then eyes closed or half close your eyes. So take deep breath 3 times and then relax yourself. And we are going to practice the mindful breathing. Okay. So let us be mindful. Now you may open your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, let us relax ourselves from bending our body to the sides. Then we can bend forward and backwards. And turn ourselves around clockwise, counterclockwise. Okay. Rub your hands until it gets warm and then cover your eyes with your palms and roll your eyes clockwise, counterclockwise for several times. And then rub your face. And then massage your ears, or you can pull your ears down. This, or just kind of like massage it. Both uh, can be done. Okay, then this one, comb your head from the top to the side. And then massage your neck, and then your shoulders. Into your arms. Rub your hands again until it gets warm. Then cover or put your palms against your lower back, and then you can just rub it in a circular or an up and down motion. Okay, so both, either way. Then release your legs. Then you can massage your legs. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to dedicate the merits. So, dedication of merits, because that we believe that what we do is kind of like wholesome karma. So we would like to dedicate this wholesome karma to everyone that we care. So it is kind of like very similar to the practice of the metta. Okay, but we have a fixed first, or we have a standard first to say when we are dedicating the merits. Right? So this is a standard phrase that we usually, for the Fo Guang Shan denomination. Okay, so this is what we are, when we are doing the dedication of merits, we usually recite this verse. Okay, so let us join our palms and to benefit all beings. May Chan, Pure Land, and Preset inspire equality and patience. May our humility and gratitude give rise to great vows. Okay, so now we are going to take 3 bows to the Buddha. So to kind of like conclude the meditation. So taking bow actually is a way of showing respect to the Buddha. And actually it's kind of like thanking and showing respect to the Buddha, as well as maybe showing our gratitude to those make this event or any event or this event possible. Okay, so let us stand up. We're going to take 3 full bows to the Buddha. And half bow. Okay, so thank you very much for joining this meditation. And so for those who would like to join our Sunday English Dharma service, it is at 11 to 12 o'clock. Okay, so before 11, we will have a Chinese ones. Right? So 10 to 11 is a Chinese Dharma service, and 11 to 12 for 1 hour is for the English Dharma service. Okay, so sometimes it might be, it takes longer for us, for the Chinese ones to finish. So sometimes it will be delayed, but please, right? So you may, check with using YouTube, just this format, or you can go on our Facebook. Okay, for both platforms that we all live stream our Dharma service. Okay, so I'll see you on Saturday or Sunday or next Friday. Okay, someone is leaving. Oh, Carla. Okay, so thank you. Okay, I hope to see you. Bye bye. Bye.